Okay, so again, we just finished journalizing the sales transaction for Katie's Coffee Corner. We deposited the check, or at least we placed it in the deposit section, but we're not going to deposit just yet. We're going to wait till the very end when, after we've done our daily sales, we're going to deposit all at once. Okay, so there's that. So you don't have someone running in the middle of the store just to go deposit this into the into the bank, right? Realistically, you either designate either at the end of the day to submit all the sales, or I mean all the cash and all the checks that you've collected throughout the day. You usually designate it either you do at the end of the day or the morning of, so you can choose there. Okay, so now that we have all this information, we've already entered in this in the invoices in Katie's Coffee Corner section, right under the customers. We've also updated Albert's commissions. Now there is only one more thing left to do, and what is that? Oh, whoa, what do we also have to do here? Okay, what kind of inventory is... We have to do a cost of goods sold. We have to update our inventory because we actually sold direct pounds of coffee. So in this case, I didn't have to tell you what to do because in this case, you know exactly how many pounds you sold. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do. You can journalize that you sold the regular coffee and supreme coffee, and that you're going to be taking it directly out of your inventory. So this section right here is going to look the same because, again, in this case, I'm selling the coffee by the pound. I'm not, there's no, where the other one was, we used the coffee by the pound. Okay, so in this case, I actually sold it. All right, so I copied and pasted there. So where do we go and calculate our cost of goods sold? Inventory worksheets. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over there. So first things first, regular coffee. How many pounds of regular coffee did we sell?
15.
We sold 15. Okay, once again, the cost per item. Okay, we're going to do another equal round formula because you want to round it to the nearest penny because that's what you sold it for. Okay, so what is going to be the amount here, or what's the total cost here?
Yes.
24.14. Good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and update my inventory right away. So if I started with 224 and I sold 15 pounds, how much should I have left? 209. We're also going to update the total cost here. So if I have 360.52 and I sold exactly $24.14, how much should I have left? 336.38. And last but not least, I have to recalculate my average cost per item, which is going to be 169.47. So we dropped a 10,000th of a penny just to increase it back up once again. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to blur it out. Okay. Right. So next is Supreme Coffee. How many pounds of the Supreme Coffee did we sell?
10.
We sold 10. Right. At what cost? We did 180. In this case, it's a round number, so you're going to get a round number, so no, you don't need to do an equal round here. How much is your total cost that you sold?
18.
$18. And we're going to go straight up here, right? Quantity, right? If we used to have 97 and minus 10, what is your new quantity in your first batch?
87.
Good. So in this case, now my grand total of in my inventory is now 38510. 38510. Okay. So here we have a cost of goods sold for regular coffee to be 24.14, and then we have Supreme Coffee for $18. Okay. So let's go and journalize that. Cost of goods sold, 24.14, and we have 18 here for the Supreme. Okay, and here you could go ahead and indicate that this was sold to Katie's Coffee Corner, just in case she decides to return some pounds, right? As a vendor or a wholesaler, she's able, if she doesn't like that coffee, she could go ahead and say, I don't like the coffee, so here, take it back. And we would be able to grant her 100% cash guaranteed back. Okay? Alright, so what do we do next? Ledger, right? We got to update our inventory, and we also got to update our cost of goods sold. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and go with cost of goods sold since it's right there. There you go. Regular coffee. Now this is going to be, instead of used, we're going to say we sold. Okay? We sold 15 pounds. Right? General journal number 7 still. And we sold a total of 24.14. Alright? So therefore, what is my ending balance now? $65.87. Good. Alright. Same thing to my Supreme Coffee here. I'm going to go ahead and put the date here. And this time we sold 10 pounds for $18. Right? It cost me $18 to sell all 10 pounds. So what is my new ending balance here? 68.40. Good. Right? Last but not least, we got to update our inventory. So I'm going to go to my assets. Find my inventory. Here we are, regular coffee. The date. Same thing here. We're going to also write that we sold 15 pounds. Okay. General journal number 7. And we sold a total of 24.14. So what is now my ending balance in my regular coffee? 236.38. And does that match your inventory worksheet?
Yes.
Yes. 336.38 is exactly what we have in our inventory worksheet. So last but not least, we're going to go ahead and update the Supreme coffee. So once again, 619. We sold 10 pounds. LBS. Same general journal. And this time we sold 18 pounds. So what is going to be, $18. So what is going to be my new ending balance? $385.10, which that does indeed match our inventory worksheet. All right. Good. All right. So, any questions so far? So that one transaction has a lot to do and a lot of things that you have to carry over and do all that stuff. Okay. So not only do you have to update your subsidiary ledger, you have to update Allen's commissions expense. You have to journalize the sales. You have to enter in the cost of goods sold. So this one has a lot more than doing the in-store sales. Okay. All right, let's see what has happened next. This is where we left off. What did we do here?
Purchase from restaurant supplies.
Purchase from restaurant supplies. Okay, what did we buy?
2,000 medium coffee cups and 2,000 coffee large cups.
Good. All right. All right, so here, what are we going to, how are we going to journalize this? How are we going to journalize this? Good. All right, we're going to debit our business supplies, specifically the medium coffee cups and the large coffee cups. Okay. And how did we pay for this? We paid using the Visa credit card. Okay. So now, what are my account numbers? What was the medium coffee cups? 11760, 11765.
Yep.
And then the Visa payable.
22,000.
Good. Now, in this case, I told you what the sales price is. So how are you going to split the tax? So this one, you may have to round up or round down. So how much is going to go to the medium coffee cups and how much tax is going to go to the large coffee cups? $108. $108.25. And what was the last one?
The other one is 162.38.
16238. Okay. 270.63. Perfect. Good. So here we split the tax. $8.25 goes to the medium cups, and then the rest goes to the large cups. So good. All right. Now here we have everything we need in detail, right? What do you want to place as the description? Okay. Purchased 4,000 cups from Restaurant Supplies. Good. What do we do next? General ledger. Good. So general ledger, we're going to go to our medium cups first. Here we are, medium cups. June 19, right? How many coffee cups did we buy?
1,000.
We bought 2,000 cups. Okay, general journal number 7. For 108.25. So what's my total ending balance here? How many cups do I should I have?
$162.28.
162.38. Good. And then the medium coffee cups, the large coffee cups, 619. Another 2,000 cups, I think. General journal. Come on, I'm having trouble typing here. General journal number 7, right, for 162.38. So what is the new ending balance here? 243.56. And then lastly, we have a Visa credit card transaction. So now let's go to our liabilities. Here we are, the Visa transaction list. The 19. And what should we put here? Good. 4,000 coffee cups. Right, general journal number 7. And once again, for the grand total amount of 270.63. So what is your new ending balance here? $811.53. Okay. Good. What else should we do next? Subsidiary. Correct. So we're going to go to restaurant supplies, right? vendor, subsidiary ledger under vendors, and this is restaurant supplies. So OPQR. Here you go, restaurant supplies, right? We purchased from them on the 19th a total of 4,000 coffee cups. And I also used my Visa credit card. Okay. General journal number 7. What is my invoice amount? And I paid for it. So therefore, I should owe technically nothing to this vendor. Okay. Okay, so what's next?
That's it for this transaction.
That's it for this transaction. So what happened next? So here, okay, so we finished journal number 7. Sorry about that, Sandra. We finished up with journal number 7. So now there's literally, you cannot put anything here. So no need for drawing a line. It's only if like they pose like too many extra lines. So if there was an extra line here, then yes, I would say you should definitely put a line there. But in this case, we'll always have to skip a transaction. So in this case, there's only one line and you can't fit anything, right? We're not in a single entry. We're in a double entry. So in this case, we are done with that one. No need to modify it. So we are now officially on page 8 of the journal. And what was that? What happened?
We need to pay Silver State Electrical.
We need to pay for Silver State Electrical. So,
That's invoice number 3351
okay, and where did you find that?
on page 1.
On page 1 of what?
It's actually in. Let's see. It's on the invoice.
Who's the vendor that we're looking at?
Silver State.
Silver State. So they should be right underneath, a couple down. Here we are. We have them right here. Invoice number 3351. And it's for what total amount?
1070.
And it says right here, the due date is on the 19th. So we're doing good here. So we have the information, 1070. So what are we going to do with that information? How are we going to journalize this? Accounts payable, good. And what else?
Checking.
Yes. Usually, rule of thumb, you always write a check when you pay your bills, okay? Just because it's a great paper trail. And on top of that, you don't want to send $1,000 over in the mail, or you can technically electronically transfer it, but in this case, we're keeping it old school. Paper trail is the best way. So we're going to write a check. Okay? So checking. Alright. So what do you want to do first? You want to write the check first?
Sure.
Okay. So once again, 619. And how much is this check going to be written out for?
And 70.
1070. And who are we making this payment to? Silver State Electrical. Good. Okay, Silver State Electrical. Okay. So back to my general journal, since we know that we wrote the check from using 1519. Okay. And we wrote it out for 1070 on both sides. Okay. So here, what am I gonna put for my description here?
Payment to Silver State.
Okay. Payment to Silver State.
Invoice number 3351.
Invoice number 3351.
And check number
1519. Perfect. Okay. So now that we finished my journal, what comes next? Subsidiary ledger. Yes, let's go ahead and update our accounts. So first things first. What account you're gonna go to first? Okay, I'm already in my liabilities.
Go to accounts payable.
Good. Okay, so here we are. The 19th still, because we haven't done our sales yet. So what information am I going to place here?
Invoice number 3351.
Yes, invoice number 3351. And what else?
Paid.
Paid with check. Okay. General journal number 8 now. And we're paying off 1070. So what is now my new ending balance in my accounts payable?
13,200.
Good. Excellent. So now we're going to go to my checking account, right? Because we wrote a check to Silver State Electrical. So 19. I guess you could place the same information here if you'd like, or just the simple check number. General journal number 8. And we made a payment for 1070. So what is going to be my new ending balance in my checking account? $458.16. Ooh, so thank goodness we had enough money to pay this off and not get charged, but we better make some cash soon or deposit our stuff soon. Okay, good. Now that we updated our ledger, what is the next thing to do?
subsidiary letter.
Yes, we need to make sure that on our books we made a payment to Silver State. So the 19th. Okay. Invoice number 3351. General journal number 8. Oop. And this time we made a payment for the 1070. So therefore, if I pull my formula down, it should show that I have a negative 1070 and that I owe Silver State Electrical nothing. Okay? All right. So that's it for that one. Good. All right. What has happened here? Okay, so we're going to submit another order.
Another sales order, yeah, on the commission.
Perfect. Who's my customer? Super A Market. And for what amount did I send him? Or I guess in this case the sales order. What is the total amount?
$498.80.
$498.80. Okay. Good. All right. Anything we have to do with that transaction?
No.
Nope. It's just a simple sales order. When is it expected to be delivered?
June 21st.
June 21st, okay? All right, so lastly, let's go ahead and complete the grand opening sales, daily sales for today. So on the 19th, what did we sell? Okay.
Coffee and mugs.
Yes, we sold coffee cups, coffee and mugs. So in this case, what is my journal going to look like?
Okay, checking and sales discount.
Checking and sales discount, good.
Credit to sales accounts for medium, regular, large, regular, medium screen, large screen, ceramic coffee mugs.
Good.
Sales tax payable.
Excellent. So right here, I'm just going to copy and paste it from right here. That's pretty much all the information I need. And I'm going to paste it down here. So good. We recognize that we need to collect cash. We have a sales discount. Every single item that we sold. We have the tax. And once again, it's straightforward, the description. We still have our grand opening sale, 20% discount. So in this case, I have paste posted everything in here. So how much cash am I supposed to be receiving?
$898.80.
$898.80. How much discount did I have? Did I take? Okay. And then lastly, or not lastly, how much medium regular coffee did I sell? 86 cups, but for $171.14. what about my large regular coffee?
269.10.
269.10. And then my medium supreme coffee,
224.10.
my large supreme coffee,
303.62.
and then last, well, actually, no, there's no last. The coffee mugs,
69.90.
69.90. And then finally, last but not least, how much tax am I collecting? 68.50. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and double confirm that I didn't make a typing error in here by double checking that my debits match my credits. So I have a debit of 1106.37 and I have a credit of 1106.37. So excellent. All right, now that I completed my journal, what should come next? Yes, ledger. Okay. So what are you going to journalize first? Well, we're already in the checking account. So here's the date. And what am I going to put here?
In-store sales?
In-store sales. Good. Okay. General journal number 8 once again. And how much money did I collect? $898.80. And what is my new account balance?
$1356.96.
$1356.96. Good. Next we have is our revenues. Okay. I'm going to start the discount. Okay. Grand opening sales 20% again. Copy and paste that. General journal number 8. Okay. And how much was the discount for?
$207.57.
So what is my new ending balance here? $566.28. Good. Correct. All right. Now we're going to go up to insert all of our sales. So for the medium regular coffee, how many cups did I sell? 86. 86 cups. General journal number 8. For a total of 171. 14. So what is going to be my what is my ending balance going to be? $489.54. Okay. Now here's my sales for the large regular coffee. How many cups did I sell? we sold 90 cups. Okay. General journal number 8. Okay. For a grand total of 26910. Bringing my account balance to be 714.61. Good. Now we're going to go down to the sales for the medium supreme coffee. How many cups did we sell? 90. Okay. General journal number 8 once again for a total of 22410. Alright. So therefore, what is my ending balance here?
634.46.
Good. Okay. Now we have our sales large supreme coffee. 219. Okay. How many cups did we sell? 87 cups. Okay. General journal number 8 for how much? 303.63. Okay. Bringing our account balance to be
882.97.
good. 882.97. All right, now we have our ceramic coffee mugs. So scroll all the way up to the top. Ceramic coffee mugs. How many did I sell? You sold 10. All right, general journal number 8 once again. For a total of how much? 69.90. All right. So what is your new balance here? 211.64. Okay, good. Last but not least, we have our sales tax payable. So we're going to go to our liabilities, right? Because we don't own this money. This is money that we're collecting for the government. Okay, sales tax payable. All right, so pretty straightforward. You put the date. It's this in-store sales. So general journal number 8 for a total how much tax? Okay, so what is my ending balance that I've collected so far?
186.87.
186.87. Okay. Good. All right, now that we finished our ledger, what comes after that?
Cost of goods sold.
We need to calculate the cost of goods sold. So here in this case, in-store sales, we sold a total of 15 of the regular coffee, and we used the total of 15 Supreme coffee. Okay, so 15 pounds for both coffees. So where do you want to go first? You want to go to inventory worksheet first and then journalize, or journalize first, then inventory worksheet, and then back to the journal?
We'll put it here first.
We're gonna go where? In
Do the inventory worksheet.
inventory worksheet. Got it. Okay. Here we are. Regular coffee. Once again, we sold it. We sold 15 pounds or used 15 pounds. At what cost? All right. That 1.60947. So you will have to use your equal round formula once again. So what is the total amount that you're going to?
24.14.
Another 24.14. So that 10,000th of a penny didn't make a difference. All right, so let's update our inventory real quick. So if you started with 209 and you sold another 15, right? You should get 194. I pressed the enter button a little too early. So 336.38 minus the 24.14. What do we get here?
12.24.
312.24, and now your new average cost per item should be. It changed once again by 10,000th of a penny. It increased by 1,000th of a penny. All right. There you go. We clear that out. So then Supreme Coffee, we used 15 at what cost? $180. So in this case, it's a whole number. So what is the total amount that I sold? $27 even. And now we're going to go over here and we're going to edit this information. If I started with 87 and I used 15 pounds, how many pounds should I be remaining?
72.
72. And of course, it's automatically calculated. So here, in total, it should drop down to. Oh, you didn't pick it up. $358.10. Okay. All right, $358.10. All right, so here we have a total of 27 and 24.14. So let's go to our journal and journalize the cost of goods sold. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste it from above here. So we had a total of cost of goods sold for the regular coffee to be $24.14, and for the Supreme Coffee, $27. So make sure those are both going to be taken directly out of the inventory for those exact amounts. Okay. So where do we go next? Ledger. Update the ledger. Okay. I'm going to go to cost of goods sold first. Alright. So here, cost of goods sold, regular coffee for the 19th. Right? And this time we used 15 pounds. of the regular coffee for a total of $24.19. So what is going to be my new ending balance in my cost of goods sold?
$90.06.
90. Oh, you got 06? 7 plus 4 is definitely not 6.
1.
It's a 1. Okay. Alright. Okay, now we're going to update our cost of goods sold for the Supreme coffee. Right. We used 15 pounds. LBS. General Journal number 8 for a total of $27. So therefore, what is my ending balance in my cost of goods sold for the Supreme coffee? $95.40. Good. Last but not least, let's go ahead and update our inventory accounts. So scroll all the way down till you find your regular coffee. Here we are. Okay, so June 19th, we used 15 pounds. LBS. All right, General Journal number 8. And we're going to subtract it for the 24.14. So, how much is my ending balance in my regular coffee?
$312.24.
312.24. And last but not least, does that match your inventory worksheet? Yes, it does. 312.24. All right. All right, let's go ahead and update that Supreme coffee. Here we are. The 19. We used 15 pounds. Okay, General Journal number 8 for 27. So what is my goal? What is my ending balance in my Supreme coffee? 358.10. Okay. Good. Excellent. Right. Now that we updated the journal, the ledger, what should we do next?
Deposit.
We're going to deposit everything. So in this case, here we are. We have a check that we've received earlier in the day, and we have a total of $898.80 in cash. So let's go ahead and make this deposit. So here, this is what I want to do. Since I'm going to deposit everything in one day, right? So it is now June 19. Okay, and I'm going to combine the two, right? I'm going to combine the cash plus the check that we received earlier today. So in grand total, I should deposit a total of $1,008.33. Okay, and that's what I want to do. So at the end of every day, I'm not going to have some person go out in the middle of the day and deposit a check. All right, I'm going to save everything to the very end of the day after our grand opening sales or after our in-store sales, and we collect the cash. It's always good that you don't keep it in the cash register because you don't know what can happen at any moment. So you definitely want to deposit the money, especially that look at how much money we owe. We owe $13,000 and we have to pay those soon, right? So with that being said, we definitely should deposit our money at the end of each day. All right, just to keep our account balance afloat. Right. So here I'm gonna stop for today. So that means we're gonna continue on tomorrow on the very next day, which is the 20th of June. So next week we're gonna start that, and yeah. Any questions in regards to everything that we just did today?